All right. Let's go live, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Let me do a mic check real quick. Make sure I'm not too loud for y'all. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Hold on. All right. Mic check, mic check. We're perfect. Okay, we're perfect. Guys, how are you guys doing? Shout out to C Easy coming in, dropping a membership early. My boy C Easy, what's going on? Then you got Robert coming in here with some love as well. Welcome to the Venomites, Robert. You got Victoria, hi from a sad Chiefs fan here in Missouri. Hi all, hi Venom, Venom my fave. Hello Venom. Oh my God, FIFA Fridays. I just love FIFA Fridays, man. All right, let me tweet that. We're live, guys. We are going to literally be talking today. Yes, the Venomites will be brought up today, guys. I get to finally hear y'all voices. That's going to be very interesting. I want to hear you guys' perspective on a lot of things this year. We're going to talk about improvements as well. It's just going to be a lot that we're going to go over today. But I just wanted to hear from you guys personally. You know what I'm saying? So let me finish tweeting this out before we jump into this today. Evening all, my pleasure. Hello. Oh yeah, by the way, happy late Thanksgiving. Yeah, shout out to Jet Li for reminding me. Well, how was y'all Thanksgiving? Let me know. Did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? Oh my gosh, happy Thanksgiving. Late Thanksgiving to everybody. Let me say we're live now. Get in here. Let me see. All right. Now that that's out, we can lock in. You cheer up the day. Thank you so much, Jan. Jan, you cheer me up. I don't know what it is. Every time I see your name, I just like that goes for any OG. You know what I'm saying? No way the man, the myth, the legend himself, Eric, is in the building. No way the legend is in the building. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me get this in here so everybody can retweet this real quick. Hold on, where is that? All right, live now. Oh, damn, we already got a retweet. Shout out to whoever retweeted it. Hold on. Let me get the link of that. Let's drop that in here. Guys, trust me, we have a lot to go over today. Everybody make sure you go to X and retweet that link that's in the chat right now if you have X. All right, before we get started, let's run a quick poll. Set the temperature in here real quick. So let me just set a poll real quick. Do you think the front office handled CC fairly? We're gonna put yes, no, and we're gonna put like mixed feelings. We're gonna be fair about everything today, guys. We're gonna be fair about everything, you know. So you guys let me know. Y'all see the poll up there? Everybody answer the poll. You know what I'm saying? All right. Dwarf Clone, what's going on, Dwarf? Happy Thanksgiving and Merry Christmas, love to all Venomites. Shout out to Dwarf Clone. Dwarf Clone is a legend, man. I didn't even really get to celebrate Thanksgiving, y'all, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? But next year, I'm definitely going to celebrate Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue, though. Let me see. Hold on, let me put the comments down right here. Guys, I have a lot that I want to get into with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to have our one-on-ones. We're going to open a notepad. As you can see, we got the notepad ready. You know, hold on. Let me show you guys. Y'all can see we got the notepad ready so I could jot down what changes you guys want. Like, yes, we're going to genuinely get the fans' opinion because there's nobody, as you can see by the title of this video, of this live stream. Without us, there's no them, you know? All right? So, no. Let me see what that poll is looking like right now. So, as of, oh my gosh, 89% said no. Yeah, that's that. Listen, if you're the front office and you seeing that, that is not a good look. Anyways, I appreciate you, Dwarf Clone, for showing love as you always do. All right, guys, are you guys ready to lock in? Everybody, type a 1 if you're ready to lock in. Everybody, type 1 if you're ready. Let me get this link ready to get sent out. By the way, everybody, type 1 if you are ready, because it's about to get really, really, really interesting. It's literally about to get interesting. 1 on 1. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Let me know if you guys are ready. I see all the ones in the chat. I see all the ones in the chat, guys. Okay, if you are one of the viewers that are going to be brought up, if you want to have a conversation, want to be asked questions about the season and the trajectory, and you want to be brought up on a platform, type a 2. Let me see how many of you guys in here would like to have a conversation, because I genuinely want to get the fans' opinion on this as well. You know what I'm saying? Even worse, White forcing her way into the national team to control CC. Yeah, we're gonna get into that. Oh my gosh, when I saw that, I was just like, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it, guys. Let me blow my nose real quick.
Give that guy a map.
I hit that by accident. All right, we got a couple tools in here already. One supporting argument of what the heck was Stephanie. Yeah, I don't know why Stephanie White continues to follow her. I don't know. I don't know. It's getting bad though. It's getting bad. You know what I'm saying? Like by this point, she should know to stay the hell away from CC right now. It's not good. You know what I'm saying? Jet Lee, shout out to Jet Lee for the super chat. Says go Mavs, Cowboys, and Longhorns. We got Texas in the building. Okay. Who the Mavs play today? Let me know, Jet. All right, let me get this link out to you guys so we could have a couple of you guys up here. I got some questions I want to ask you guys genuinely. I genuinely want to ask you guys some questions real quick. So let me get this pinned in the live stream. Everybody that wants to be brought up will be brought up. We're not silencing anybody today. You know what I'm saying? It's the off season. Let me say right here. Let me say, all right. Join to have a conversation. Let me pin this. Here we go, guys. Make sure everybody join. Let's have some conversation, guys. I can't wait to speak to some of y'all because I have some real questions I want to ask. Okay, I have some real questions I want to ask. I want to bring a couple, like maybe 2 to 3 up early. You know what I'm saying? If we want to continue from there, we'll continue. But I want to have a conversation with at least 2 Fever fans, Caitlin fans, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, things of that nature. You know, then we'll get into all the X and stuff. Then we'll get into, you know, et cetera, et cetera. Let me get this pulled up as well. Hold on. And while we're talking, though, while we get people brought up, let's go over some things real quick. Let's go over something that I actually wanted to talk about as well, okay? So everybody who's joining, just stay on standby. I'll bring you in when the time is right, okay? So for right now, let's go over this, guys. Please pay attention to the screen right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm giving fans a platform to voice their opinions under this post on what they want to see change or improve next year. These were the comments, guys. I just want to go over some of these comments, okay? Because I was supposed to go over this about a month ago, but I saved it for this live stream anyways, right? So you got somebody saying, well, let's start off with Adrian Ross, by the way. Shout out to Adrian Ross, you know what I'm saying? Adrian Ross kind of had, you know, like a different view from me, which is okay. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, right? Let's address Adrian Ross's comment first. So Adrian says, all I have is praise. Hold on, let's fully maximize her comment, right? She says, all I have is praise. These players and the coaches receive nothing but love and applause from me. The front office bringing in key pieces every time another injury occurred. Coach of the year, Stephanie White, inspiring this team. As they all tell, and I can clearly see, I don't know if it's me or if she had a typo. And these players surprising the multitudes by being just an official's whistle away from the finals. Just phenomenal. When they are healthy next year, assuming there will be a season, and can play in a way that adversity didn't allow them to play this year, still got far, it'll be even more amazing. Love the team, love the head coach and staff, love the Fever. Let's go. Adrian Ross, this is nothing against Adrian Ross, by the way, right? I literally, I highly disagree with this. And you're entitled to your own views, Adrian. You know what I'm saying? I have respect for you as a creator. So I just want to make it clear that I have a conflicting view at, you know, when it comes to your claims and the way you view this. I actually have a problem with Stephanie White, Adrian. I don't know if you know what's going on. I don't know if you pay attention to it because I wasn't paying attention to it. So I would encourage you to, look at all the stuff that I formulated and make your own opinion after that. And a lot of people is not open to changing their views too, as well. But I would expect Adrian Ross to, be open to that. Someone who's a little older, more mature. I would definitely expect Adrian Ross. And I hope Adrian comes out and gives her opinion after looking through all the Fever Friday, well, at least the past 4 to 5 Fever Fridays that I did. But Coach of the Year, nowhere near it for Stephanie White, right? She says these players, what she said, and these players surprising the multitudes by being just an official's whistle away from the finals. Like, yes, the players definitely deserve praise for what they did to fight their way to get to the finals, right? They literally mucked the game up. They literally grimed their way to nearly getting to the finals, right? Which is not coaching. And she says when they're healthy next year, assuming there will be a season and can play in a way that adversity didn't allow them to play this year and still got far, it'll be even more amazing. But Adrian, this is my thing, right? The adversity that you're talking about that you probably just don't want to mention is literally Stephanie White. No, like the injuries and stuff, yeah, that's cool, right? We're talking about adversity with injuries. Okay, cool, I understand. But when we're talking about adversity, the biggest adversity that we faced that was in our control was Stephanie White, right? The poor rotations, right? Taking out Chloe Bibby after she hits 2 threes, right? Signing the Kyra Lambert girl and not even playing her 1 second, right? Like, I genuinely don't understand why we did certain things that we did, but it is what it is, right? So when it comes to Stephanie White, I just can't support her. I just can't stand behind her, So the next comment that we have says, I want Stephanie White to take the handcuffs off Clark and unlearn the words Connecticut Sun motion offense and learn the read and react offense, which I highly agree with. Please do not bring that thing over next year. I really don't want Stephanie White to be the coach next year, but it's clear like they're not budging, right? But we got to stay firm. We can't get weak. We cannot get weak. We already saw what being weak got us this year. And Caitlin Clark got a big smack in the face. You even see Team USA not even properly promoting Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Paige Beckers, Juju Watkins, all these face. They got Jackie Young, Kelsey Plum, and I forgot the other face, Kalia Copper, on the Team USA graphic. Like, the casual fan is going to know who the hell those girls are. And most they might know is Kelsey Plum. But they're scrolling right off of that. So, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the WNBA and the Fever organization. It looks like they're moving in tandem together because their promotion skills are clearly lines up. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, before we move on, let me see if we got someone. Hold on, let me double check real quick. The one-on-one. Oh my gosh, I put unlisted, guys. You know what? It is what it is. It is what it is, guys. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Let me unpin this. Don't even worry about it, guys. We just gonna go through here. We literally just gonna go through here. Because I have it unlisted. And then I don't want to put the same StreamYard link that I'm currently in right now. It's a long story. It's a long story. Anyways, we got Darnell Carver saying, get rid of anyone who isn't in it for Caitlin Clark. The league is against her. We don't need her teammates or the head office too. The league players and the teams hate their only star because she isn't like them. Guys, can you find one reason why nobody likes Caitlin Clark? No, like genuinely. Can anybody find one valid reason that warrants like not supporting Caitlin Clark, not liking Caitlin? You know what I'm saying? Like, can anybody give me anything that's like, oh, Venom, that's why. Oh, Caitlin did this, that's why, Venom. Oh, Caitlin said this, Venom, that's why. I can't. For the life of me, I can't. The coach makes poor decisions. Play calls are suspect. Also, Caitlin is in shackles. Oh my gosh. Wait, when did White ever speak to Ross? Wait, Stephanie White and Adrian Ross spoke together? Let me know. Should be a good game with Davis return tonight. Oh, shout out to AD. All right, let's continue though. No good reason. Yeah, I know. You just gotta ask anyways, right? Anyways, it's very simple. Move to the read and react offense that your superstar point guard thrives in. You have the players to do it. Stop thinking you're the main character, Steph. Wait, move to the read and react offense. Oh, move to it. I thought you said move from it. That she thrives in. You have the players to do it. Stop thinking you're the main. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. she kind of has main character syndrome, Stephanie White. She kind of does. And it's unfortunate because you have Caitlin Clark, who's so selfless. She doesn't care about the spotlight. She just happens to be the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you tend to see from superstars. They just naturally are the spotlight. The only time, and this is how humble Caitlin Clark is, right? Guys, yes or no? The only time you see Caitlin Clark actually playing like, oh, to the crowd and stuff is when she's in a game. She never does it on social media, right? She doesn't get her fans riled up on social media, right? She might leave a breadcrumb here, might do a breadcrumb there, but she never uses her platform to, you know, like get her crowd riled up at once. The only time she does it is after she makes a big play, after her teammate makes a big play, or etc. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyways, let's move on. We got Ashwin. Shout out to Ashwin. Says, need bigs that can stretch the floor to improve spacing. Especially at the floor. Tired of seeing drives made to the rim only to kick out and reset the possession because the lane is clogged, since defense sags off non-shooting bigs. Offense should run through CC when she's on the floor, when she's adapted well enough to go off ball. They play her off ball more. Meaning when she's equipped enough to go off ball, aka when the team is looking for her, which allows her to get the ball off ball, then Caitlin Clark can play off ball. I don't want Caitlin Clark playing off ball until there's a clear message across the team, guys. When Caitlin is off ball, keep your eyes looking for her. Not when she's off ball, that means go play hero ball on the strong side. No. Look on the weak side when you have the ball on the strong side. Aaliyah Boston, when you get in that post, let's run some split actions, okay? Let's run some zoom actions with Caitlin. We seeing a couple of the double staggered action, right? Let's keep that going. Why not? Right? Like, these are things that I'm seeing just with my eyes. And I'm just like, I like to think I'm just a normal basketball fan who knows a couple ins and outs of the game, right? So I would love to see a couple double staggered action, a couple zoom action, right? Hell, even throw some Spain actions in there. How long is the WNBA season? You telling me we can't teach these girls these actions playing alongside the greatest superstar we've ever seen? Like, how serious are we? Because if I'm a coach, if I'm either a coach and assistant, right now, today, I'm in the gym with these girls. Today, we're running over plays. We're running actions. I'm trying to ingrain it in these girls' heads. So by the time May hits, all I got to do is call one play, and every girl on the floor knows exactly what we're doing, because we've been doing it all off season. How hungry are we, guys? This is not rocket science. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's continue to move on. Caitlin Elizabeth Clark all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. I love this comment right here. I agree. As unpopular as it might be, I'd like us to trade Kelsey Mitchell for Dallas's first round pick, or a player like Sonia Citron, someone who can actually synergize with CC. And obviously, we need a talented stretch four. Oof. How y'all feel about this one? Oh my gosh. I already told you guys, I'm not mad if Kelsey Mitchell wants out. And I like I said, I'm willing to die on that hill. I'm with CC and AB. That's where the dynasty really happens. You know what I'm saying? Kelsey Mitchell is a piece to the dynasty. But if she leaves, trust me, you look throughout history, that guard center combo is always going to be legendary. It's always about who fits in between. It's always going to be Stephen Curry and Draymond Green, right? Klay Thompson left, right? Jordan Poole. You had Klay Thompson to fit in between that. You had Jordan Poole to fit in between that. You had Kevin Durant to fit in between that. But the core piece was always Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. Now, that doesn't mean you don't appreciate Jordan Poole. That doesn't mean you don't appreciate Klay Thompson. That doesn't mean you don't appreciate Kevin Durant. But you know the true value of this organization. What keeps you in contention is Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. And the same thing is applicable to the Indiana Fever. It's Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston. Everybody else in between, move the hell around. Obviously, y'all know I'm Team Lexi, so she doesn't count with that, right? Lexi is another piece of this, right? But when we're talking about pieces, offensive weapons, offensive superstars, that's definitely interchangeable. You can find somebody else who can a role player. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, CC and ABS, Kelsey Mitchell can go. Howard must go. Oh, Howard got to go like yesterday. Unless she's coming off the bench. You know what I'm saying? Unless she's coming off the bench, then I could work with that. You know what I'm saying? I could work with Natasha Howard coming off the bench. I'm gonna be honest. She's a good rebounder. If she comes in as a role player and not coming in as an MVP player, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Natasha Howard is not coming off the bench. I'm gonna just call a spade a spade. The things that she was promised last year, she is not coming off the bench this year. She's already gassed up in the head like, oh, I had a good season last year. Why would you tell me to take a back seat? The ego, I already know. She would surprise me if she doesn't let her ego take over. Anyways, let's move on. We got Scott D saying, let Caitlyn be herself and play the way she wants to play. Coach, relax, and reap the rewards of your franchise player. She's a better player than you ever dreamed of being. Stop trying to change her. Shout out to Scott D. Then you got Duper Vibe saying, CC turnovers, gotta rein that in. Also, a shooting trainer for Lexi. Sometimes she has some spurts of good offense that I wish was a bit more consistent. Reckon CC being back will help next season with her gravity, giving Lexi better looks. But still, CC's not on the court 24/7 next year. I agree with that. Lexi could definitely improve her shooting. We know Lexi's a hard worker, though, one of the hardest workers in the league. As you clearly even saw last offseason, as you clearly saw last season, a girl who's continuously been thrown to the bench and worked her way back. Do you understand how hard it is to work your way back into a starting lineup after being thrown to the bench? Because normally when you're thrown to the bench, that means your coach does not see your value, or that means you have someone very talented in front of you. DeWanna Bonner is not very talented in front of Lexi Hall. I don't know why Lexi Hall has to continuously fight her way back, but clearly the asking price for Lexi Hall, hopefully that shows the Indiana Fever what that girl is really worth. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's move on. Let's see what else we got down here. You got Pamela. Oh, we just read Pamela. We got Sports Fan. Not necessarily a change or improvement, just a suggestion that we need to get a backup for Boston who has similar size and strength. Would be great if this person was also agile enough to play power forward if necessary. Now, Sports Fan, I'm going to be honest with you. I think you're asking for too much. I don't think there's any player in the league that exists like that, at least a player that we can acquire. You know, you don't just casually say someone who has a similar size and strength to Aaliyah Boston, like Aaliyah Boston is not the best center in the league right now. Bow. Just saying, you know what I'm saying? Yes, she's the best center in the league. I don't care if Aja won MVP. Aaliyah Boston is the best center in the league. You know what I'm saying? She clamped Aja Wilson. She was outplaying Aja Wilson. They just happened to beat the Fever in the series, you know what I'm saying? Because Jewel Lloyd caught a magnet. Chelsea Gray caught a magnet at the fourth or in overtime, and they just couldn't miss a shot. Dana Evans hitting 100% smothered shots. That's why the Fever didn't go to the finals, you know what I'm saying? So I'll live with that any time of the week. Lexi showed Bonner who is the bum exactly. Bonner's literally a bum. I'm going to be honest. If nobody going to say it, I'm going to say it. Bonner's literally a bum. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, we'll see a lot of massive improvements if the officiating ever gets fixed. CC being assaulted every play is directly responsible for most of the Fever's problems. CC was injured in the preseason, if you remember. This is probably also why White tried playing CC off ball more. Well, Braves, no. Actually, it's the opposite. They knew CC was injured, Braves, and if you don't remember in the other Fever Friday, they actually played her more. Oh, yeah. They said, oh, Caitlin Clark is injured. Make her pick up full court on defense. Oh, Caitlin Clark is injured. Make her run the ball more. Make her do this. Like, the off ball came on the court. But let's not, in practice, they have her picking up full court, right? The games, they had her picking up. Like, what are we doing right now? Like, yeah. You can't convince me that they wasn't trying to run her into the ground. Yeah, you can't convince me otherwise. Refs, I want CC to play her game next season and be the general on the court. It'll be a fun season next year with CC, Kelsey Mitchell, AB, Lex, Sophie, and KK. Hoping for the same roster expansion so we can keep some of the gems we found. 1, CC turnovers. 2, Natasha Howard, no threes and no walks. Oh yeah, her travels was something else. If y'all don't know what a walk is, that's a travel. 3, don't slow down to slow ball. Improved defense by CC, AB. Add the 3. Oh, improved defense by CC. Aaliyah Boston add the 3. But what do you mean by improved defense by CC though? Because, like, I think a lot of people let the media brainwash them. I'm going to be honest. Caitlin Clark is a big point guard. Do we notice? Caitlin Clark is a big point guard. She's 6 feet. And she looks 6'1", in my opinion. Caitlin Clark is not a cone on defense, guys. She's literally blocking girls out there. She's standing. She's slaughtering her puppy. Yes, she's not the best defender on the court, but she's nowhere near the worst defender on the court. Is what I'm saying. So I just never understood the the bad Caitlin Clark defense. I never understood it. Aaliyah Boston as the 3. Lexi and Sophie consistent 3. Block out and hold on to rebounds. Michaela Timpson more aggressive and love the fever. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple people in the StreamYard ready to be brought up. Guys, I think we might do that next week. I think we might do it next week. I'm going to just go over these comments. I'm going to go over some layouts, some things that we have to talk about as well. Fever admin to talk their ish. I love this right here. We had a lot of people backtracking on the Now You Know campaign. I love it. I say stand on it, but only stand on it if you're going to promote that girl, the one and only. C22. If you ain't going to promote C22, what's the whole point of Now You Know? You know what I'm saying? Yo, Mr. Venom, I hope your bird was good and your belly was full. Oh, I appreciate it. I was like, bird, you talking about Thanksgiving. Nah, yeah, my belly was definitely not full. I'm going to be honest. I did not have the best Thanksgiving. Literally ate like one sandwich, called it a day. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, next year it'll definitely be different. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, let's go over some bookmarks real quick. Hold on, yeah. We got some things to talk about real quick. Some things to go over. This, that, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So by the way, guys, you guys remember when Sophie Cunningham fought for Caitlin Clark, right? You guys remember that? Okay, cool. Because we have this to go over. We have this to go over. Pay attention to your screen real quick. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So, chippy ending in the Battle of LA as Chris Dunn was ejected after pushing Luka. Pay attention to this, guys, and look at who came to Luka's rescue. Let me play this real quick for you guys.
Oh, see, to me, that was nothing there. Teams?
He pushed Luka.
Oh, see, to me, that was nothing there between Dunn and Luka. That was a little
threw
bit
the
of
ball in his
exaggeration
face.
there.
That is.
And look at the fight back. And then they ended up fighting.
The second part of it.
Teams?
So you see the brand Luka literally didn't have to do anything.
Dunn and Luka.
The ball thrown to his face. Luka doesn't have to do anything, right?
A little bit of
He just smiles.
exaggeration there.
Why? Because oh my gosh, CC. Kaylin, this is what you need, Kate. We know you too big to be fighting. Luka knows he's too big to be fighting out there, right? This nobody Kendrick Dunn over here throwing the ball in Luka's face, pushing him to the floor. Just no class, right? Luka, the brand, being protected by his enforcer, Jackson Hayes, right? You see LeBron in the back not doing anything. Jackson Hayes is clearly fighting for Luka. This is what Caitlin Clark needs, an enforcer, right? A Sophie Cunningham. And I don't care if Sophie did it for clout, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously it's going to be a conversation we're going to have about Sophie as well, right? Or do you guys want to have that conversation right now? Let me know. Let me know. Do you guys want to have that conversation right now about Sophie? I like Sophie, don't get me wrong. But I'm definitely not like oblivious to the obvious when it comes to Sophie Cunningham. With her asking for money, right? Her wanting to buy a house, acting like she's not making enough to buy a house, right? Especially with the CBA going up, right? The sponsors that come with playing with Caitlin Clark, right? Her doing the things she does for clout, right? Do what you got to do, Sophie. As long as you providing on the court, as long as you enforcing for Caitlin Clark, I have no problem with you clout chasing, doing what you got to do, right? But I think if Sophie Cunningham is not willing to, you know, take a team-friendly contract, that kind of says a lot, Sophie. I'm gonna be honest. That kind of says a lot. You know what I'm saying? I really hope Sophie's open to taking a team-friendly contract. You know what I'm saying? Because we need depth. You know what I'm saying? DeWanna Bonner scammed us already. You know what I'm saying? We can't just be throwing out max contracts to a Sophie Cunningham who's a role player. You know what I'm saying? Sophie, we love you, but you're not a max player, baby. You know what I'm saying? But you definitely deserve your money, though. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it misconstrued. You definitely deserve your bag. I want to see you in that house happy. You come to work happy, this, that, etc. But please, please, please. I hope the FIBA organization does the right thing anyways, you know. Cunningham stays, brings a little extra, and lifts others while wanting fame. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. She's not somebody who just comes and takes. She gives too. You know what I'm saying? I got no problem with Sophie doing what she's doing as long as she keeps giving the way she's giving on the court. Like, do your thing. She clearly shows she's compatible with Caitlin Clark, and that goes a long way. The front office already let go of one player, Temi Fagbele, who clearly shown she can play with Caitlin Clark. It will be a huge disservice letting Sophie Cunningham go as well. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, need to enforce it. And then look at what Luka said after this, right? Listen to what he says about Jackson Hayes defending him. He's gonna take care of his fine.
Yeah, I mean, everybody got each other's back on this team, so I appreciate him. I'll pay his fine for sure, but that just shows what kind of team we are.
And Luka just dropped 43, 9 rebounds, 13 assists in this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, by the way, this is the player that Stephanie White criticizes. This is the player that Stephanie White criticizes. It gets worse. Oh yeah, it gets worse. The Detroit Pistons were playing a game, I think, on November 26th. And I bookmarked this tweet right here. Everybody pay attention to your screen right now. Everybody, please pay attention to your screen. Stephanie White just said she wanted Caris LeVert taking the final shot. Guys, if you don't know who Caris LeVert is on the same team as Cade Cunningham, another heliocentric player. Similar to Luka Doncic, similar to LeBron James, similar to Nikola Jokic, similar to Caitlin Clark. Stephanie White once again calling a game and just showing she does not like heliocentric players. Guys, if you can pay attention to your screen, Cade Cunningham, who is this brother right here, is averaging 28 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, nearly averaging a triple-double. And this is the player on the court, and Stephanie White saying she wants Caris LeVert, a role player. If you guys want to know who Caris LeVert is, I can show you who Caris LeVert is. You just saw Cade Cunningham, right? Let's look at the guy who Stephanie White wants to take the final shot. Hold on, not him. The guy who Stephanie White wants to take the shot. Instead of a guy who's averaging 28 points, 6 rebounds, and 9 assists per game, she wants a guy averaging 9 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists per game taking this final shot. Once again, showing she doesn't like heliocentric players. This is the coach of my GOAT, Caitlin. Like, God, I can't no more. Like, I just want to move on. I literally just want to move on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired. I don't want to keep doing this. You know what I'm saying? But she just keeps doing it to us. She keeps doing it to herself. She genuinely does keep doing it to herself. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, what else we got? Let's continue. Let's see what else we got to talk about. Guys, let me know if I'm missing anything. Oh, yeah, we got Caitlin Clark announcing CP3's send-off speech. Let's look at this real quick. Hold on.
Let's check it off. Comfy shoes?
Check it off. Yeah.
Comfy shoes. A framed sweater vest. Yeah. A brand new microwave.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, of course.
Official send-off speech.
I got this. Christopher Emmanuel.
No. Thanks for everything, CP.
Once again, Caitlin Clark assisting even in commercials. Yeah, shout out to CC. Let's see if we got anything else we're missing, man. There's always some news with Caitlin Clark. Oh, by the way, oh my gosh, huge news. How did I miss this? Guys, pay attention to your screen. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So if you didn't know, Stephen Curry has officially parted ways with Under Armour. They actually parted ways with each other. And it has come out. Stephen Curry was reportedly frustrated after Under Armour couldn't land Caitlin Clark and felt that they didn't invest in his brand enough. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's a fight for Caitlin Clark between LeBron James, Stephen Curry. Everybody fighting for Caitlin Clark. All the superstars are fighting for Caitlin Clark. They're all clawing to get Caitlin Clark to join their brand, to, you know what I'm saying, attach themselves to Caitlin Clark. Every time Caitlin Clark has a big game, LeBron James is there tweeting about it. LeBron James is attaching himself to Caitlin Clark. He knows the movement. LeBron James is a clout chaser. And I understand it's a business move. I ain't going to blame him for it. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Stephen Curry tried to, do it from a business perspective to getting Caitlin Clark to Under Armour. They're fighting. But you have her own team, her own coach, her own front office, her own league that isn't even giving her a lick of attention. When you have these NBA superstars giving her all the attention in the world, guys, I don't know what more to say. I genuinely don't. You know what I'm saying? I genuinely don't. Let's see if we're missing anything. Caitlin Clark is back for Team USA. Shout out to C22. Oh, my gosh. Are we missing anything, guys? Oh, no, I think we're good. I think we're good, guys. Genuinely, it is annoying. I can't lie, guys. It genuinely is annoying though to see Caitlin Clark consistently go through. You know what I'm saying? Go through this time after time after time. You know what I'm saying? Curry parting with Under Armour was awesome. Yeah, I think Curry signs with Nike. I think he does. Stephanie White was intentionally sent to Indiana to groom CeCe into something she's not on and off the court. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I want to like the fact that we let her get away with saying, "Wake up, Caitlin Clark, what are you doing?" Like, yo, that like I'm gonna bring that up every week. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? By this point, you guys know what I'm talking about now, right? Like, I don't have to continuously go over it right now, no more, right? Please let me know. By this point, guys, we know what we're talking about, right? Can somebody please let me know? Please. You know what I'm saying? Like saying Caitlin Clark was dancing with the ball, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? Like, please let me know. Please. Let's pull it back up. Let's pull it back up. We're gonna pull the footage back up. Matter of fact, let's pull the footage back up, guys. Let's see. So this play right here, yeah, just to refresh everybody's memory, is the play, and I hope the Fever front office, somebody sees this. You know what I'm saying? Steve, Simon, please somebody get this clip to somebody. Because Stephanie White telling Caitlin Clark she danced with the ball right here. Look at the time, 32 seconds. She's being face guarded at half court.
And it was the end of the first quarter, and I came down, and I like kind of danced with the ball for a little bit for no reason, and then like we could have got a 2-for-1.
So she says she kind of danced with the ball. Guys, is she able to shoot this ball right here? Please, somebody look at this. Is she able to shoot this ball right here being face guarded like this? Then no, right?
But I wasn't paying attention.
Stewie comes out with a hard hedge and blitz. You see Natasha Cloud looking like she's in a hedge and recover right here, but then she ends up switching off anyways. So she sticks with Kelsey Mitchell. She was supposed to fight through the screen. Stewie emergency switched right here, right? So how is she going to shoot this? Is Caitlin Clark able to shoot this shot now, guys? No, right? But you can look at the time. It's 30 seconds left. Only 2 seconds has passed.
So like Steph was like, came up to me at the end of the quarter and was like, hey, like be aware of the clock. And like, she's right. Like those are the moments like you can't get like so in the zone and so like fixated on like,
oh my gosh,
I'm shooting this. I'm like doing this. Like I should have just came down and shot it. Like I'd already made 3. Like it's either going to go in or it's not. And then
I love 2-for-1s.
Yeah.
It's like a free.
2-for-1s are the
like,
best.
I had to do it.
It drives me nuts when people don't do 2-for-1.
It drives me nuts, Caitlin, when your coach is literally lying to you, telling you, stop dancing with the ball, pay attention to the clock. But we just all watched that you had no opportunity to shoot. And you shot at the first sign of light. But your coach is brainwashing you, Caitlin. And we are not going to allow it. We didn't sign that contract. We are not held by no NDA that we can't criticize the coach. No, we're fans. We can vocalize these things, Caitlin. We see clear as day. Your coach is vividly lying to you. Your coach is blatantly lying to you in front of everybody, in front of the world. Yet you're over here saying, I got to be better. You know what I'm saying? I got to listen to her. I already made 3. I should have shot it. Caitlin, you didn't have no opportunity to shoot. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the beginning of everything. I'm not even going to go into a whole rant. Maybe we'll have our Fever Friday where we just recollect everything we went over and cram it into one so we get to see how it all looks together at once. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, guys, this is the end of the Fever Friday. I really appreciate you guys for rocking out with me. You know what I'm saying? Even in the off season, late in November, when, you know what I'm saying, when everything looks like it's, well, you know, it not looks like, when everything literally is down, you know what I'm saying? It's not the season going on, so we're going to keep the Fever Fridays going. What diehards we have here, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate all thousands of people that continuously coming through and watch the Fever Fridays live and after when the VOD is uploaded. I appreciate all of you guys. Make sure you guys leave a like. Make sure you guys leave a sub. If there's anything you guys want to say, I'll be reading your comments on the way out, so let me know right now. Dwarf Clone says, White is the reason the Fever fell off this season. No, honestly, you can feel it though. You can literally feel it. I mean, look at the view counts. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we're still over 100 viewers, which is a lot. But I mean, I can't lie. 100 viewers over. Hey, in the all season, over 100 viewers live is a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be ungrateful about it. But still, you know what I'm saying? Like, this number would have definitely been amplified if you know what I'm saying, if Stephanie White did what she had to do. You know what I'm saying? Keep the CC rocking. We'll keep rocking with you. Of course, we never gonna stop that. We never gonna stop. I don't care if CC go to China, Africa, Brazil, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, or Uranus. I'm following CC wherever she goes. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, Venom. I appreciate you, Greg. Well, let me continue reading y'all comments on the way out. Howard and White is a problem. Yeah, Natasha Howard. July Natasha Howard, I do not have a problem with. Every else month Natasha Howard, I have a huge problem with. You know what I'm saying? Good weekend to all. Yes, great weekend to you all. Make sure you guys eat some good food. Make sure you guys do some things. I really wanted to go to that Iowa game, by the way, guys. I didn't give you guys an update. I will not be able to attend that Iowa game. I really, really wanted to go to that. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay, though. God has a time and place for everything. And I'll just roll over everything into the Fever game, the Fever tickets, you know what I'm saying? And what I'm saving to go to a Fever game. I really wanted to see the Hawkeyes girl live. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I still supporting the girls. You know what I'm saying? They're looking amazing this year. I haven't been keeping up the way I would like to keep up, considering I'm covering, you know, the Fever. I'm doing my NBA reaction. Then I got to cover the Hawkeyes as well. It's a lot, you know what I'm saying? But I'll try to keep an eye here and there. I appreciate you all, though, for rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? I hope we keep Ari. Yes, I hope Ari is our backup guard. I hope Ari McDonald is our backup guard. That would mean a lot. Ari McDonald is everything we need. You know what I'm saying? But listen, y'all, I love y'all so much, man. You guys are genuinely the best. Make sure y'all leave a like and a sub on your way out. It's your boy Venom. And don't be a stranger next week. Come through once again and show love. We out of here. Peace out, baby.